Reza, you wrote a book, The Lawyer as CEO. I can't thank you enough for carving out time from your busy schedule to sit with me and have a business conversation about the business of practicing law. How do you process what it takes to obtain cases and grow, and the cost of that versus the return on that?
I'll just give you my kind of my thoughts. So it's a really hard question to ask, right? Because people ask me that, well, what's your ROI on the investment? And if I say some number, they're going to flip out. The reality is there's probably no business in the world where the upside is as great as personal injury, right? So I could spend $1,500 to acquire cases. One case I acquire for $1,500 resolves for $15,000 and my fee is $5,000. That same $1,500 that acquired another case, my fee is now $5 million. And so I think like the trouble I have when I speak to lawyers is they talk about that. Well, the interest is so high. Well, the cost. To me, those are short-sighted people. Like the cost of the interest is so minuscule in comparison to ultimately what you're trying to do and what you're trying to achieve. And so it's just the cost of doing business. And I think a lot of people are short-sighted in that sense when it comes to expenses, cost, overhead. Oh, I can't hire another person. That's another 50 grand a year. Well, 50 grand a year divided by 12 months, you're also not taking into account the value that person is going to continue to add into your organization. It's the same thing with interest. Oh, 10% interest on $1 million. Well, if you don't have that $1 million, you've got no gunpowder. Like, how are you even going to sit at the table and play if you don't have access to that $1 million? The reality is, without the access to capital, we can't do many of the things that we want to do. And cash flow becomes a challenge. And so, and this is why my relationship with Esquire Bank has just been such an incredible experience. And I will tell you, over the last few years we've been with Esquire Bank, every single year we are doubling inventory. We are, 80% on revenue, and our staff continues to grow. I think we're 3x our staff than we were when we first started with Esquire. And the only reason we're able to do that is because we have this access.